Welcome to your balance practice. This is a great class if you are working on your balancing poses. So you do not need anything at all for this class. Simply meet me on the mat whenever you're ready in our Tadasana pose, standing pose, mountain pose. With your feet as wide as your hips, maybe even a tiny bit wider if you wish for more stability at the start of this class. Arms can come by your sides, palms facing forward. Maybe you like to roll the shoulders back to start. And feel as you reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, tucking the chin in slightly. You'll feel a nice, gentle, subtle stretch in the back of the neck. It's really finding the length here. And right here at the start of this practice, getting into the body and noticing how the body already in stillness is moving in two opposite directions. Your feet and your legs are pulling you down towards the earth as the upper body and the head pulls you up towards the ceiling. Can you feel this opposite direction, this opposite movement in the body? Legs and feet pulling you down towards the earth, upper body and head pulling you up towards the ceiling. Finding length in the whole body. Closing your eyes once you feel comfortable. And then right here at the start, taking a moment to tune in. And most importantly, taking a moment to ground down. So we will be balancing on one foot, on the other foot. We might be balancing on the hands at some points. But before we do all of that, can you feel how rooted you are into the floor right now? How grounded you are into the earth? Perhaps visualizing some roots growing from underneath your feet deep into the floor. And if you're in a building or if you're indoors, visualizing those roots digging down and down and down until they do reach eventually the earth and then pulling you down into the earth. Long, strong, stable roots growing from underneath your feet, grounding you down. And still feeling the sense of lightness in the upper body. Beginning to lengthen and deepen the breath. And on every inhale, imagining that your legs are straws and they are sucking energy from the earth into the whole body. And on every exhale, sending this energy back down deep into the earth, grounding down. On the inhale, nourishing your body with the energy of the earth through the legs. And on the exhale, sending the energy back down, rooting down, grounding down. Keep going like this, some deep, regular inhales and exhales. A big inhale through the nose. And sigh it out the mouth. Beautiful. You can open your eyes. And from here, my friends, again, feet are hip width distance. On the inhale, lift the arms up. Palms are going to face each other as you rise up onto the tippy toes, immediately working our balance here. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Reach up with the hands, deep inhale. And then on the exhale, grab your left wrist with the right hand and guide the left arm towards the right, staying up onto the toes, maybe crossing the left foot behind the right foot. Stay up high. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Inhale, come back up to center, arms up, uncross the feet. And on the exhale, grab the right wrist, guide your right arm towards the left, crossing the right foot behind the left, staying high up onto the toes. Great job. Inhale, back up to center, lift up. And exhale, bring the heels back down, arms by your sides. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the arms up, hands meet up above the head, look up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, come halfway up, find length in the spine, tuck the chin. Exhale, hands down. Send the right foot all the way back at the back of the mat. Right knee down, right foot down. On the inhale, arms up. This is low lunge pose. Exhale, cactus arms. Bend your elbows, shine the chest up towards the ceiling. Inhale, arms come back up. Exhale, hands down. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, send the left foot back, downward facing dog for 3 big breaths. Deep inhale in. Deep exhale out. Then, as you're ready, pick up the right foot, step it forward in between both hands. Drop the left knee, drop the left foot. On the inhale, arms up, low lunge pose. Exhale, shine your chest up as you bend your elbows, cactus arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, step the left foot forward to meet the right at the top of the mat. Inhale, coming halfway up immediately, tuck the chin. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up in one piece, arms up, hands up, look up. Exhale, hands at the heart. Inhale, arms up, hands meet up above the head, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, hands down, send the left foot back at the back of the mat, keeping the left knee lifted. On the inhale, lift the upper body, lift the arms up. This is high lunge, bend the right knee. Exhale, twisted high lunge, left arm forward, right arm back. Reach back with the right arm. Then reverse high lunge. On the inhale, the right hand finds the back of the left thigh, bringing the left arm over your face, reaching back, deep inhale. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands down on either side of the right foot, step the right foot back, downward facing dog for 3 breaths. Now, as you're ready, step the left foot forward in between both hands. Keep the right knee lifted. Lift the upper body, lift the arms, high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, twisted high lunge, right arm forward, left arm back, reach back. Then inhale, reverse high lunge, left hand on the back of the right thigh, right arm reaches up and back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step the right foot forward. On the inhale, immediately coming halfway up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, arms up, hands up. And exhale, hands at the heart. Great job. We begin our balancing sequence. Your left hand is going to find the left hip. Pull the right knee in towards the chest, holding it with the right hand. So use the right hand to squeeze the right knee in towards you. Take 3 breaths here. On your next exhale, my friends, open up your right knee out to the side. So open up the right knee to the right side. And if you like to test your balance, perhaps you turn the head towards the opposite direction, looking towards your left side. So right knee out to the right, maybe looking to the left. 3 breaths. Deep inhale in. Deep exhale out. Inhale, bring the right knee back to center. And then exhale, extend the right leg forward. You can bring your hands in prayer if you wish, pointing the right foot. 3 breaths. Deep inhale in. Deep exhale out. Deep inhale in. Deep exhale out. Deep inhale in, lift a little higher. And then on the exhale, keep the right leg high as you sweep it towards the back of the mat. Reach the left hand down, find half moon pose. The upper body turns towards the right. Peel the right arm up towards the ceiling. Take a huge inhale. Lift the right leg a little higher. And then on the exhale, bend the left knee. Reach back with the right foot, finding warrior 2. Bend the left knee, arms come parallel to the floor. Great job. Inhale, straighten the left leg, bring the arms up above the head. And then on the exhale, turn the left toes in and bend into your right knee. Reach your arms forward, finding active Skandasana, side lunge. Peel the hip creases back in space. Reach forward with your arms. Super active here. Take a big, big inhale. And then exhale, bring your hands down onto the floor and walk your hands towards the back of your mats. Bringing the left knee down onto the floor. Your hands on either side of the right foot. Then inhale, take a big circle up and back with the right arm, reach back with the right hand. And then option to bend the left knee, perhaps grabbing a hold of your left foot, finding a quad stretch, kicking the left foot into the right hand. Open the upper body towards the right, take a big inhale. Take a big exhale as you release the foot, bring the right hand back down. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. On the inhale, peel the right arm up again, easy twist pose. Take a huge inhale here. Turn the upper body towards the left, take an exhale. Inhale, the arms are going to stay exactly as they are as you lift up to the twisted high lunge that we were doing before. Left arm forward, right arm back. Good. Inhale. Now both arms back up to center. High lunge pose. Exhale. Bring the hands in prayer. Step into the right foot. Lift the left leg parallel to the ground. Warrior 3. Flex the left foot. Big inhale in Warrior 3. Big exhale. Now come up to standing. You're still facing the back of the mat as you pull the left knee in towards your chest. Big inhale. Big exhale. Inhale, lift the arms up, keep the left knee in. And then exhale, standing pigeon. Cross the left ankle on top of the right knee. Sit your hips back in space, standing pigeon. Take an inhale, open up the chest, lift the arms higher. Exhale, bend the right knee a little bit more. Good. Inhale, come back up to standing, left knee in towards your chest. And then exhale, find tree pose. Bring the left foot on the inside of the right thigh. You can use your left hand to guide it there if you wish. And then your hands can be in prayer in front of the heart or lifting both arms back up if you like that variation. Take 3 breaths in tree pose. Good. Next inhale, pull the left knee back in towards your chest. And then exhale, extends the left leg forward, points the left foot. Take 3 breaths. Big inhale in. Big exhale out. Big inhale in. Big exhale out. Big inhale in, lift a little higher. And then on the exhale, same as we did before, keep the left leg high as you sweep it back towards the front of your mat now, reaching the right hand down, finding half moon pose, turning the upper body towards the left, reach the left arm up, take an inhale. And then on the exhale, option to bend the left knee, reach back to find your left ankle with the left hand, sugarcane pose. Kick the left foot into the left hand actively, take an inhale. And then exhale, release the left foot, extend the left leg again, left arm up. Big inhale here. And then exhale, warrior 2. The right leg is bent. You're still facing the back of the mat, arms parallel to the floor. Take an inhale. Exhale, establish your warrior 2. Bend the right knee. Inhale, straighten the right leg, arms up. Exhale, turn the right toes in, bend into the left knee, Skandasana, both arms facing, pulling you forward, hip creases pulling you back, finding length in the spine. Huge inhale, huge exhale. Good, bring the hands down, walk your hands forward on either side of the left foot now, coming onto the toes of the right foot, then send the left foot back, find plank pose. Take an inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga, bend your elbows, 90 degrees. Inhale, find upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog for 3 breaths. If you need to take a child's pose here, please feel free. And then as you're ready, lift the heels high, bend your knees, look in between your hands, and you have the option to step or to hop at the top of the mat. Inhale, come halfway up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, arms up, hands up, look up. Exhale, hands at the heart. Good, close your eyes here for a moment. And again, reconnect to that sense of being rooted into the floor. Reconnect to those roots, digging deeply into the earth, rooting you down, grounding you down. Feel that sense of the body moving in 2 opposite directions, even though you are still, the legs pulling you down, the upper body and the head pulling you up. Feel that. Take a big inhale in. And sigh out the mouth. And let's do this on the other side. You can open your eyes, stay exactly where you are. I'm just going to face the other side of the mat so that I'm in the right direction for you. Good. The right hand finds the right hip. Pull the left knee in towards your chest with the left hand. Take 3 breaths here. Squeeze the left knee. Big inhale in. And then on the exhale, guide the left knee towards the left side, perhaps looking towards the right in the opposite direction if you'd like to test yourself more. 3 breaths. Really dig the right foot into the floor. Actively step the right foot into the ground. Take a huge inhale. And then exhale, bring the left knee back to center. Look forward. Take an inhale here. And then on the exhale, extend the left foot forward. Point the left foot. 3 breaths. Big inhale. Big exhale. It's a lot of work. Big inhale. Big exhale. Inhale, lift a little higher. On the exhale, sweep the left leg back in space. Reach the right hand down. Lift the left arm up, finding half moon. Inhale, lift the left leg a little higher. Engage the left leg. You got this. And then on the exhale, bend the right knee. Reach towards the back of the mat with the left foot. Arms parallel to the floor. Warrior two. Take a big inhale. Exhale, establish your warrior two. Bend the right knee. Great job. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Arms up. Then turn the right foot in. And on the exhale, bend into the left knee, pull the hip creases back, reach forward with your arms, Skandasana. Big inhale in. Big exhale out. Good. Bring your hands down onto the floor. Walk your hands towards the back of the mat. Lower the back knee. On the inhale, circle the left arm up and then back. Option to bend the right knee, grab a hold of the right foot with the left hand, kick the right foot into the left hand, opening the chest towards the left. Big inhale. Big exhale. Good. Slowly release the foot. Bring the left hand back down. Tuck the right toes. Lift the right knee. On the inhale, easy twist. Peel the left arm up. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Next inhale, arms stay exactly the same. Simply lifting up to twisted high lunge. Right arm is reaching forward. Left arm back. Take a huge inhale. Take a huge exhale. Next inhale, both arms reach up, normal high lunge, huge inhale. And then exhale, hands in prayer, step into the left foot, finding your warrior three, extending the right leg parallel to the floor, solid right leg. Deep inhale in, deep exhale out. Next inhale, come up to standing, pull the right knee in towards your chest. Lift your arms up here, and then on the exhale, cross the right ankle over the left knee, finding standing pigeon. Bend the left knee, sit the hips back in space. Inhale, open the chest more, lift the arms higher. Exhale, sit deeper into your pigeon pose. Great job. Inhale, back up to standing, pull the right knee in with you. And then exhale, find tree pose. You're still facing the back of the mat. You can use your right hand to guide the right foot on the inside of the left leg. Hands can come in prayer, or arms up, depending on what you prefer. 3 breaths in tree pose. Good, my friends. Now, next inhale, pull the right knee back in towards your chest. And on the exhale, extend the right leg forward, point the right foot. 3 breaths. That's 1. That's 2. Now inhale, pull the leg up even higher. And then on the exhale, transitioning to half moon, sweep the right leg all the way back. Keep the right leg high. Reach the left hand down, right arm up, turning the upper body towards the right. Huge inhale. And then exhale, option to bend the right knee, grab a hold of the right ankle with the right hand. Kick the right foot into the right hand, sugarcane pose, huge inhale, you got this. Kick the foot. And then exhale, release the right foot, straighten the right leg again, big inhale in, half moon. Exhale, bend the left knee as you chase the back of the mat with the right foot, warrior two. On the inhale, straighten the left leg, lift the arms up. Exhale, turn the left toes in. Pull the arms forward, bend it to the right knee, pull the hip creases back, Skandasana. So really feel the opposite direction here again, with the hip creases pulling you back and the arms pulling you forward, finding so much length in the spine. Huge inhale. And then exhale, hands come down, walking your hands forward now towards the front of the mat on either side of the right foot, coming onto the toes of the left foot. Find plank pose. Take an inhale in plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. If you need a break, feel free to come into child's pose. And I'm just going to switch directions again. Few breaths here, either in downward facing dog or in child's pose. And then from here, my friends, your feet are going to separate as wide as the mats. Walking your hands towards your feet, finding a wide forward fold at the back of the mat. Releasing the upper body, bend your knees generously, release the head, release the neck. Let's all take a big inhale through the nose. And sigh it out the mouth. Good. Feel free to shake out the head, yes and no if you wish. Feel free to sway the upper body left and right. And then from here, turn the heels in. So heels in, toes out. Bend the knees, sit the hips all the way down, finding Malasana, yogi squats. Bringing the hands in prayer in front of the heart, pressing the elbows out into the knees, pressing the knees back in towards the elbows, finding length in the spine, opening up the chest. Malasana. Feel free to sway here, rock left and right. I sometimes like to do that. Getting into the hips a little bit. And then it's completely optional. You can either stay in Malasana, or if you wish, we've been balancing on the feet quite a bit. If you'd like to balance onto the hands, finding crow pose. I won't guide you there. If crow pose is a part of your practice, please feel free to move into crow now. Do your thing. Otherwise, chilling out in Malasana for a bit. It really is optional. And then we'll all meet back into Malasana. Good. Your hands are going to come behind you. Sit back onto your bum. Feet are flat on the floor, as wide as the mat, finding some seated windshield wipers here. So the fingers of the hands are pointing towards the back of the room. So windshield wipers, dropping the knees to the right and then to the left at the pace that works for you. Again, your feet are as wide as the mat here, just getting into the hips a little bit more, mobilizing the hips. All right, and then finding Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold, elongate both legs in front of you. Give yourself a nice generous bend in the knees. You'll be able to straighten your legs later on if you wish, but for now, let's all start with a nice deep bend. Either flexing the feet or pointing the feet, whatever works best for you. On the inhale, find length in the spine and the upper body. Reach up with your hands. And then exhale, reaching forward for the feet, but without dumping the upper body on the feet. First, we reach up, and then we reach forward. And then we reach up, and then we reach forward, and then we reach up, and then we reach forward until eventually we do catch the feet. There should be contact here between your belly and your thighs. If there isn't, I invite you to bend your knees way more. On the inhale, everybody finding length into the spine. And then exhale, release. You can release the head, you can release the neck. If there's a bit of rounding in the upper back, it's not a big deal. Closing your eyes and just grounding down again a little bit more. You're now closer to the earth. Feel this sense of grounding. We've been monkeying around, playing on our feet, on our hands. So feel yourself grounded now, close to the floor. Take some deep breaths. Come back to the breath, come back to the body. You're here for about a minute. Take it easy here. Take a big inhale in and sigh it out the mouth. Next inhale, lift the upper body back up. Take your time, one vertebra at a time. And then from here, your legs are long. Elongate your arms in front of you, palms facing each other. Take an inhale, find length, open the upper body. And then exhale, round the spine as you lower down one vertebra at a time, rolling down to lie down onto your back. Once you are there, bringing the feet flat on the ground, close to the pelvis, we'll find half bridge pose, arms by your sides, palms facing down. Take an inhale. And then exhale, press into the heels, lift the hips up, shooting the knees forward, finding half bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. Take an inhale as you lift up a little higher. And exhale, lower down. 2 more times. Take an inhale once you're down. Exhale, feel your heels pressing into the floor. Feel the sense of grounding as you lift the hips up. See if you can activate the back of the shoulders, press the arms down, press the hands down. Everything that's on the ground presses down. As you inhale, lift a little higher. And exhale, lower down. One inhale once you're down. And again, exhale, press your feet down, lift the hips up. Here for this third half bridge, if you wish to interlace your hands behind you, tucking in one shoulder blade after the other, please feel free to open up the upper body as well, the upper back, the chest. Big inhale, lift a little higher. And then exhale, you can let go of the hands, untuck the shoulder blades, and lower down. Cool. Pull the right knee in towards your chest. Give it a nice, firm, loving squeeze with both hands. Elongate the left leg down. And then from here, elongate the right arm out with the left hand guides the right knee over to the left in a twist. Keep the right shoulder blade anchored in towards the floor. If you find your shoulder blade is lifting, then you need to go less far in your twists. Looking towards the right if that works for your neck, taking 3 breaths. Next, inhale, come back to center, squeeze the right knee in. Then bring the left knee in, give both knees a nice squeeze, a nice loving hug. And then you're going to keep your left knee towards your chest as you elongate the right leg down. Give that left knee a nice loving, firm squeeze. Then elongate the left arm out with the right hand guides the left knee over to the right in a twist. Keep the left shoulder blade flat on the ground, looking towards the left. Few breaths here. And next inhale, come back to center. Pull both knees in. Take an inhale. On the exhale, if you wish, you can lift the head up, bring the nose to the knees, making a tiny little ball, squeezing yourself, hugging yourself. Deep inhale in. And exhale, release the head down. Finding happy baby here, the arms reach in between the knees, finding the outer edges of both feet, then stacking the feet over the knees, soles of the feet pointing up, pulling the knees towards you. Keep the lower back grounded, the shoulder blades grounded. Happy baby pose. Lots of ways to play in Happy Baby if you wish to rock right and left, if you wish to extend one leg after the other or both legs, whatever works for you, whatever feels nice in your body, or you can stay perfectly still. And then at your own pace, when you are ready, finding Shavasana. Elongating your legs, feet as wide as the mat, arms by your sides, palms face up. Close the eyes. Take an inhale through the nose and sigh it out the mouth. One more. Take a big inhale and hold the breath at the top of the inhale. Hold the breath. And on the exhale, we'll make a sound. We'll make the sound shh, as if you were telling somebody to shush. So as you're ready, for as long as possible, together, shh. Keep going until you're completely out of air. And then coming back to your normal breath. And here in Shavasana, I want you to connect to the feeling of your body on the ground. Again, right? We've been playing around on one foot, on the other foot, on our hands. Or here, feel how close you are to the floor. Feel how supported you are by the ground. This Shavasana here is a time of transition to remind you that you are grounded, you are rooted down, so that when you leave this practice, you can feel anchored on the ground, you can feel present, you can feel grounded. It's important after we've been doing a lot of balancing, a lot of monkeying around. It's important to come back to a sense of grounding before we close the practice, go back up, go back out into the world. So can you connect to gravity, as silly as it sounds? Can you notice how your body is pulled towards the floor? Finding a sense of heaviness in the body, a sense of total release, total relaxation. With every exhale, allowing yourself to weigh heavier and heavier and heavier. And you might even mentally say, I am right here, right now. I am right here, right now. So, with that, my friends, keep your eyes closed. Simply start to wiggle the fingers and the toes, bringing movement back into the body. Perhaps circling the wrists and the ankles if you wish. And any other movement that feels necessary, that feels desired. Maybe pulling the arms back behind you, giving the body a nice long stretch. That's kind of my routine to exit Shavasana here. And then maybe pulling the knees towards you. So it's my routine, but it's all optional here. It's anything that is calling your name, please feel free. And then at some point, we'll all roll onto the right side of the body as if you are sleeping on your right side. Keep your eyes closed if possible. And then use your top hand to press into the ground and prop yourself up to a seated position, cross legged pose, Sukhasana. And again, feel the opposite directions here. Feel how your hips, your legs are pulling you down, but the upper body is lengthening up towards the ceiling. Maybe bringing the hands in prayer in front of the heart if that speaks to you. And let's close this practice with 3 deep breaths. As you're ready, take a nourishing inhale in through the nose. Inhale it in. And a big sigh out the mouth. One more. A nourishing, energizing inhale in. And a grounding exhale out. And last time, deep inhale in. And sigh it all out. Great. You can release your hands onto your knees. Keep your eyes closed. Maybe one last time saying mentally, I am right here, right now. And then as you do feel ready, you can blink your eyes open. So this is it for today's balancing practice. Great, great job today. Thank you for practicing with me, and I will see you again very soon.